Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it is Thursday morning, and the milkman is on the road again. We are headed to Florida to go see my grandbabies. This is the highlight of my 10-day tour around the Southeast. It looks like I got about 8 more hours to go on the drive, and it ended up being about 8.5 hours from Huntsville, Alabama to where I'm going in Florida. So my daughter's place is a little bit further than that, but I'll get there before she gets off work. So I'm gonna go visit an old buddy of mine until she gets off. My buddy's oldest daughter is actually my goddaughter, and I haven't seen my goddaughter in about 1.5 years. So I'm gonna go surprise her as well. And also he has another daughter, a little bit younger, so I'm gonna see her too. She's such a sweet baby. And when I left, she wasn't even walking yet. So now she's walking and talking and all of that. So looking forward to that. This has been an amazing trip so far. It has been very, very busy, though. Very wide open. I'm in some beautiful country right now. As soon as I get a view, I'll flip the camera around so y'all can see it. Matter of fact, oh, come on, let me move this so it doesn't focus on that so much. I got to get this windshield clean. Let me see. No, it's focusing on all the stuff on the windshield. It might not work out. I'll try to clean the windshield. That way I can actually show the view. I got the water going right now. Don't know if it'll work or not. We'll try it here in a minute whenever I get a better view, but I got all kinds of little bugs and stuff all over the windshield. When I stop and get gas, I need to clean my windshield. That's what happens whenever you go across 4 states in a day. And now I think it's Alabama, Georgia, Florida, I think, on this one. I'll have to look at the route. My Google Maps told me, oh, I found you a better route. And it showed I only had about 8 hours and 10 minutes left. I picked on the better route that they said. It moved it up to 9 hours and something. I'm like, how is that a better route? So I had to reset the whole phone, start over. Travel life, travel life. Speaking of traveling, I got a buddy that's out there on the road. Drew Lenz is his channel. He has taken a 1970 something VW bus across the West and vlogging his trip and stuff, and he's making some beautiful videos and stuff. So definitely go check them out. I would say I'd put the tag there and the description and all that other stuff. It means that I'm on the road. I'm probably not going to be putting any tags or descriptions or stuff on this video. Hopefully that doesn't hurt the performance too bad, because be honest with you, these videos have not done that well this week. They're getting about half the views that I normally get on this channel. I don't know if that's just because I'm on the road or what, but hey, it is what it is. I appreciate every view I get. Doesn't matter how many it is. Oh, my map done fell down. Hold on 1 second. It's real. It's real. It's definitely real. I got my one phone here recording, and then I got my map phone right in front of me. That way I can see where I'm going, because it looks like I'm going to have to turn in about 8.3 miles. Oh, you done fell again. It ain't working for me. The struggle is real. Maybe to stay. It's only fell one time so far. I don't have a mount for it. But I went live last night on Come On Homesteading. It was a fun live. Be honest with you, before that live I had no energy, but during that live I just got like my second wind, I guess. And it was a pretty upbeat, kind of fun live. I think we ended up having 600 people in there consecutively, and we just talked about a whole lot of cool stuff about what's going on and what's been going on my trip. The funny thing is I'm taking the same route, it looks like, that I took yesterday to go to take my great niece and my great nephew out to dinner. I went and picked them up last night after I got off work, and took them to a famous restaurant here in Alabama. People come from all out of the country, or not out of the country, but out of the state to go to this restaurant. It's called 50 Taters. I think there's another one up in another place in Alabama too. But my niece, their parent, is actually a cook there. Has been a cook there for like 15 years. And also their dad works there too. The owner is really, really cool. I met one of the owner's manager's friends last night. And he's thinking about starting a YouTube channel too. I was going to go live from there, but it was too noisy, and they also had a radio playing, so that would have kind of flagged me for monetization problems and stuff. So I ended up eating dinner with them, visiting my niece a little bit, and her husband, and hanging out with my great niece and my great nephew. And then it's funny, on the way back, my great niece, she ate her a cheeseburger and french fries, and then she asked me, Uncle David, can I have some cake? And so I got her cake, and that cake was like as big as her head, and she was so happy. She tore that cake up, and we wasn't gone from the restaurant maybe 10 minutes, and she was right back there, knocked out, comatose. She was in a sugar comatose. She was asleep. It wore her out. It was cute. She's just started 2nd grade. She's got fire red head, and she's so cute. She is so cute, but she had fun. And my little nephew, he ordered a steak like that big, a big old steak. His parents came out and said, "You done ordered the biggest steak we got." And I said, I told him to get whatever he wants. And man, he tore that whole steak up. He's just starting football. He's wrestled the last couple of years, and this year he's a freshman in high school. So he's growing, getting into football, and that boy can eat. Well, let me tell you what, he enjoyed it. He also got some dessert and stuff, so it was great seeing them. I ain't seen them in like 2.5 years, something like that. It was 2 Easters ago that I seen them at a big family like reunion barbecue thing that we did in Georgia there before I came to Texas and then Arkansas. So it was good to stop by and see them, but man, I could barely sleep last night.
Better route available.
Yeah, I've heard that line before. It just told me better route available again. Last time I did that, it added an hour to me. Ain't doing that again. But I could barely sleep last night with knowing that I was going to see my grandbabies and my daughter. I won't see Levi until Friday. Levi's actually out of town with his friends at the beach. That joker's been all over the place this summer, enjoying his life, which is kind of cool. But it's almost time for him to get his butt back to work, though. He's got to go back to work, and college is starting here real soon. So I think he's only got a year left with his first degree, maybe a little bit less. And so he's going to be, I told him, I said, have fun this summer, but you need to get on your game whenever it's school time again. Don't get sidetracked. So I believe this is his last little trip. He's went out to the country twice this summer. He's went to Oklahoma and worked for about a month. He's came to Arkansas twice this month. He's also went to Texas, and he's went to the beach twice down there in Florida on little beach trips with his friends. So that is a pretty active summer. I think he takes after his daddy. He stays on the move. So definitely proud of him. Proud of my daughter. My daughter just got a promotion, a management position. So she's doing her thing. My grandbabies are doing good. Life is good right now. Life is real good. I talked to Margarita this morning. I actually FaceTimed her and stuff. I got to see Ryder. Ryder
In
is
2
being...
miles, take the Alabama 35 Veterans Drive exit toward Alabama 279 North.
There you go. We got to go on Alabama 275 North. Come on. But I FaceTimed with Ryder this morning. Ryder is getting spoiled. Margarita done bought that cat all kinds of toys and stuff, and all of her kids and her kids' friends and stuff are snuggling with him and playing, and man, they're not... I have a funny feeling when I get back, they're not going to want to give up Ryder. It's funny, but I know Margarita don't want a cat full time, but she loves Ryder. She messaged me yesterday and said, when she was at work, and said, I miss Ryder. So I think Ryder's growing on her. I do believe so. I do have another kitten coming. It'll be a female. I'm gonna get Ryder fixed before the female gets there, and then as soon as the female kitten is old enough, I'll be getting the kitten fixed too, because I don't want cat mountain at all. I don't want a whole bunch of cats, and boy, don't cats be breeding, boy, let me tell you what. So I get them fixed. The baby kitten that I'm getting is white, and I was gonna name it Milked, but I decided that I'm gonna let Margarita name the baby white kitten. So she's tossing up some names and stuff yet. I don't know exactly what the name's gonna be. Maybe y'all guys can give her some suggestions down in the comments of what y'all think that the kitten should be called. It's an all-white female kitten. So throw some names out there. Let's see what y'all come up with. I don't know. I thought Milk was a good name, personally. But apparently, she said that's a boy's name. So that ain't going to work. So I'm kind of curious to see what she'll come up with. But it's on her. I'm going to let her name it. She'll be naming her first animal on Come On Mountain. Pretty excited about that.
Take the Alabama 35 Veterans Drive exit toward Alabama 279 North.
Let me make sure that I get on the right exit here. Don't need to be backtracking any. I hope this route doesn't take me through Atlanta, because boy, look at here. If it does,
take the Alabama 35 exit, then turn right onto Alabama 35 South.
Alright, so we're getting off here, and then we got to take a right. I hope I still have this much energy in about 8 hours.
South, Veterans Drive, signs for Alabama 40.
Because I have a funny feeling I'm going to need a lot of energy whenever I get with the grandbabies there. They're going to run me
Continue
ragged.
on Alabama 35 South for 25 miles.
They're going to run me ragged. I'm going to be watching my grandbabies tomorrow because my daughter's got to work. And she's off for the weekend, but she's going to be working tomorrow. So I'm actually going to get to watch my grandbabies tomorrow while she's at work. I don't know what we're going to go get into, but we're going to go get into something. I'll bring you guys along. I might actually do the Come On Keeping It Real vlog tomorrow morning with my grandbabies, if I can get them to sit still long enough. So that'd be cool. So for the guys,
we found a faster route via I-75 South, which saves 34 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap.
Alright, let's see if it, okay, it said it saved me 34 minutes. The last time it gained an hour and something. So it did. It said 7 hours and 38 minutes. So we're going to take that route. Well, you know, the channel name is Come On Keeping It Real. We keeping it real today. Y'all are really on a road trip with me. Y'all get to see how I am whenever I'm driving by myself. Also, I don't know if I said this earlier in the video, because that was like 13 minutes ago, and I've been like, squirrel, you know, I got all kinds of stuff. Hold on, let me see real quick. Gonna focus. Oh no. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's my current view. I guess washing the windshield helped out a little bit. But I don't know if I said it earlier or not in this video, but I'll go ahead and say it again. If you have not subscribed to my other channel, Fired Up Friday, make sure that you do, because at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is in about 9, 10, 11, 12, about 3 hours right now. By the time I get this downloaded and everything, it'll probably be about 2 hours for you guys. I will be going live, headed to Florida. And the last time I went live on this channel, as y'all know, I ended up going live for 2 hours. I was planning on doing an hour. Y'all told me to keep on going. So I kept on going. And who knows how long we're going to go live today. It all depends on how long I can talk. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Look at that, guys. Look at how beautiful that is. We're about to go across some water too. That is gorgeous. I love it. There is some beautiful, beautiful places in Alabama. The trip to Alabama wasn't that eventful, I'm not going to lie. Y'all see that electric easement up there that's split in between the mountain? There's about a 40-foot easement all the way up there. It looks like it's a ramp going up to the top of the thing. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to just be quiet for a second and just let y'all enjoy this beautiful view. Hold on. there's a second. It looks like we're about to turn left up here for the new route. Man, I wished I had time to get the fishing pole and throw it in the water. See if we could get some groceries.
Take the next left onto Alabama 40 East.
Alright, as soon as I get turned, I'll turn the camera back around. I actually had breakfast this morning at the hotel.
Continue on Alabama 40 East for 24 miles.
With some pecans. I definitely, woo, you can smell the fish camp. There's a fish camp right here. You can smell it. It smells like booyah right here. But it is beautiful. Yeah, this is neat too. I might have to flip y'all back around and see if it'll focus here shortly. But I actually had a waffle with pecans. It was really, really, really good. And a banana. You had to get some goodness to go along with that waffle, because that waffle, you know, is not too good for me. I'm excited about getting back to the cabin. This trip's been kind of going pretty fast, but I'm typically the type of person that I'm good for about 3 or 4 days away from home on my road trips and stuff, and then I start ready to get back to my own bed. But this one's a little unique because I get to go see my grandbabies. But a 10-day trip, man, it's going to be insane. And I talked about it last night in my live too. I know I hinted about this on the video Monday, I believe, and also the live on here Monday. The plan is this coming up Monday, I will be leaving out of Florida early in the morning and headed to Mississippi. And when I get to Mississippi, the reason why I'm going to Mississippi is because the Crouch Ranch has moved to Mississippi and bought a ranch there. I think they bought 44 point something acres or something like that. And we are going to do Monday night, we are going to do the first live ever at the Crouch Ranch on Come On Homestead. So it's an honor. It's going to be really, really cool. I think Mike's going to throw down on the grill if he's got it set up yet, because they literally just got there. And he's going to do some barbecuing. We're going to do some grilling and chilling. Come on. And we're going to go live for the first time on the new ranch for TCR. So I'm looking forward to that. If y'all have not subscribed to the Crouch Ranch yet, definitely go subscribe to them. They're really, really good people. They was in California. They had a little small place in California there, and they had all kinds of animals. And Mike is a phenomenal garden, and Sid really knows her stuff with the animals. And I really like them. I've met Sid twice at meetups so far, and also Frankie, their daughter, at the last meetup, and she's such a cute kid. And but I haven't had a chance to meet Mike yet. I've talked to Mike several times, and I've talked to him through YouTube and stuff like that also. And Mike just really, really seems to be my type of people. So I am so looking forward to going to hang out with those guys and getting to know Mike a little better and stuff. And the cool thing about it is Mike is like really good with the gardening and stuff. And I would say, as far as the homesteading, off-grid type stuff that I do, probably gardening is probably my weakest thing. I grew up having big gardens and stuff like that, but I wasn't the one that ran it. I was the back. I was the manual labor. I was the one out there hoeing and weeding and stuff like that, but I didn't really know about seasons and what to grow here and what to grow there and how to keep the bugs at bay and all that other stuff. I just knew how to hoe the rows, do the back work, do the manual labor, and go pick everything when my dad said pick it. Come on. My dad actually used to throw these huge barbecues. It used to annoy me so bad whenever I was young. He would have these big old barbecues, and all the friends would be over, and kids and all their kids and all of that. And my dad would take all the credit for the garden whenever we did most of the back work for the garden, and actually did the garden. He was the brains behind the operation, but we was definitely the muscle. And then he'd be like, hey, y'all want some zucchini or corn or squash or rutabagas or all that other stuff? My boys will go pick it for you. So not only did we do all the work, grow it, when we'd have these big old parties, why his friends was over there, and now if they didn't have kids, it wasn't no big deal, but they would have kids that were my age, and then instead of having their kids go out there with us, to pick them some free groceries. We had to go do it while everybody else was playing and barbecuing. And so we worked all the time. I didn't understand it quite whenever I was young. I kind of hated that, honestly. I was like, well, you know, we're giving them food. Can their kids come out and help us out? But they didn't. But now as an adult, I kind of get it, and I don't regret it, because y'all see my work ethic that I had, that I got. I learned that growing up the way that I grew up. And trust me, we was always working. We had to be out the house at the butt crack of dawn, and most of the time we didn't go back in until dark. And then, like, a lot of times, in order to sit down and watch TV at night and stuff, we had to be snapping beans or shucking corn or shelling peas or something like that. So when you're young, you don't really understand why, you know. But as you get older, you learn to appreciate that type of stuff and what you've learned and the work ethic that you gain from it. So years and years later, I appreciate it. My dad is no longer with us. I lost my dad whenever I was in my early 20s, when my daughter was still a baby, to cancer. And but he definitely instilled one heck of a work ethic in me. And he was definitely one of the hardest working people I've ever known. So, love you, Dad. But, wow, I've already been chatting for 21 minutes. You can tell that I'm excited about going to see my grandbabies. But I need to get off here and go ahead and get this uploaded. That way I can get ready to go live and talk some more at noon Central Time on Fired Up Friday. So until we see each other again, guys, hey, come on, keep it real. Do something productive, guys. Do something productive. Have a great day.